guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to start looking at blessings and challenges for you guys and kind of like what's coming in next, but mostly just blessing and challenges that are coming or that you're kind of currently dealing with a little bit. So we have 3 piles today. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. Take a moment and pause the video if you need to, but I will see you guys on the other side. Hi, pile 1, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to explain. So this is your blessings over here, and these are your challenges. So for your blessings, and I put this to like separate them, but tarantula is one of the animal spirits you got for blessings. Deer, Sphinx, silent wisdom. We got neckbet, I think. Oh my gosh, if I butchered that, I'm so sorry. Protection. Indecision, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life, and patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Over here for challenges, you have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Rabbit, cosmic egg, courage, sarcophagus, which is initiation, and Noom, which is creator God, I'm sorry. So I'm going to start with your blessings. So first of all, I see that you're like a really nurturing, and patient and kind person. And what I really see for your blessings coming in is that maybe you've been feeling like you've been in a place of indecision when it comes to choosing your life's purpose or your dream. And the tarantula is all about having a crossroads and having 2 choices. And it's all about deciding to choose your life purpose and choose your dharma and choose where you really want to go and not letting fear get in the way. So what I really see as a blessing coming in for you is this confidence and this feeling of, I know, like this getting over this indecision phase you've been in. But I also get the sense that like it's okay if it takes time. Like Spirit's saying it may take some time. It's been taking some time maybe, and it's supposed to be like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But there will be a moment when you're going to be able to start choosing easier. You're going to be able to be like, okay, like I've been feeling really indecisive about this, but now I can start choosing what I really want to do because I have the chance to, because I feel ready to, because that's what I really want. And another blessing that is coming in that I see for you guys is that this more messages from Spirit, more connection to Spirit, more intuition. This silent wisdom card, I feel like, or maybe not even messages from Spirit, but more like your own intuition is going to become even more pronounced, and you're going to have this, I don't know how to, but it's such a nice way to say it, silent wisdom, but it's true. It's like you really, the blessing that's coming in is that your understanding of the world, your understanding of how things work, your understanding of people, like this wisdom is happening and going to happen. And the other thing that's coming in is protection. Like this Spirit's protecting you, but there's also this feeling of like, I know how to protect myself now. That's what I get from you guys are saying that. I know how to protect myself now. And I also have the patience to do what I need to do. And I'm not going to be in this indecisive stuff anymore. I'm really going to be able to choose my life purpose and move forward with my life purpose and be able to really choose what I want to do, who I want to be, how I want to show up in the world, but more like in the sense of like, I get to choose my, like what I want to do with my life. Like how do I want to make money, or how do I want to have a passion? What kind of passion do I have? How can I achieve that? Like, I don't know. I'm just getting like, there's a bunch of things for each of you, but I got someone who is like professionally biking. Like, I don't know. It's so random. Hiking. I mean, I know that's not really making money, but that's more like a passion, or hobbies even. Maybe you've been having a hard time doing hobbies that are like, I guess not as easy to just go. Like, I feel like professional biking is like really hard to just like do whenever. I don't know why. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know much about it, so excuse me if I'm misspeaking. Yeah, I also really feel like you may have had past lives in Egypt. I know these are like Egyptian cards, but like I really got the sense that like you have past lives in Egypt, and this silent wisdom is coming from those past lives. I don't know if you've done past lives work. I love to do past lives for people. So if you want to email me, please do. I do past lives, like I can see past lives. Sometimes I help people with the trauma of their past lives and help heal it. That's kind of what I'm good at. So if you are interested in that, email me. My email's in my channel about, or whatever it's called. Is there anything else for blessings before I move on to challenges, Spirit? I don't know. I just see there's this card with these wings, and you're really learning how to fly, pile one. Like, you're really learning about, and there's also this thing coming in his head. Like, you're really learning about how to fly. You're really learning about how to listen to the wisdom that is you and take that and move with it and create something out of it. That's what I feel for the blessings that are coming in. It has to do with creation. It has to do with wisdom. It has to do with taking it all together and putting all the ingredients together and putting it into something really beautiful. And like, I feel like you've had a hard time with getting to that point. So like, I hope that that comes as a very encouraging message for you guys, because you're not going to feel so stuck anymore. I kind of feel the sense that like your sacral chakra is a little bit, it may be like laying, not dormant, but like, I mean, not blocked even, just like foggy or like, not inspired. And that's not going to be happening as much anymore. Your sacral chakra is going to be coming alive. There's also great things you can do with your sacral chakra. I love doing Reiki on my chakras. Anybody can do Reiki. You just imagine a white light coming from the sky in the back all the way into your root chakra, from the into your, oh wow, I can't speak right now, coming from the sky into your crown chakra all the way down to your spine and into your root chakra, and then it comes out through your hands. Here's the thing, like, anyone can do Reiki. It's just like you have to, I don't like to say you have to, but to be a Reiki master, there has to be a course taken. But I'm just saying, like, if you want to do Reiki, you are so able to do Reiki, and it has helped me so much. I also, I'm a Reiki master, but I also used it for quite a long time before I got any certification. And if you'd like to take your hands and put it on your sacral chakra, which is right above your, it's like kind of where your sexual organs are. If you want to do that and like help kind of imagine white light like moving into the orange, that can really help with some like fogginess that's there. So I'm sorry, you guys, I'm a little bit like all over the place right now. I don't know why. Okay, so your challenges, let's move on. So challenges. So I feel like the challenges that you face have to do with being overwhelmed, having to do with feeling like you're frozen, having to feel like you're scatterbrained. Maybe that's kind of why I felt scatterbrained a little bit on this reading, because I'm tapping into your energy a little bit. There also is this sense of your crown chakra might also be foggy as well, or yeah. And you may have a harder time feeling connected, just in general. It might not even be spiritually, but it can be spiritually. I don't know if it's spiritually, though. I mean, this is a very spiritual card, so it might be. I don't know. It could be. I don't know. But that's not the point. The point is that the challenge. Here's the thing, you guys. Our greatest growth, our greatest assets are going to come from the things that are challenge us the most. So if you feel like, or if the challenges that are facing you are having to do with spirituality, then that just means that I'm saying when, because you will overcome it. When you overcome it, you're going to catapult yourself so far ahead anything you could have ever imagined, because it took some freaking serious grit and hard work to be able to get through it. And that causes something that other people who don't go through that stuff have. Like, I believe in past lives, and if you've had a lot of past spiritual lives, those spiritual lives were not easy. You probably died in some way, or at least I did. I died in a lot of ways spiritually because of my faith, or because of the way I was connected, or because they all thought I was a witch, whatever. I have had a lot of past lives that dealt with spirituality, and a lot of them were hard, and I feel like I'm better at spirituality, not just because of this life, but because I've had so many lives where I've overcome so many challenges and really like kind of honed my gift. So if you're having challenges with spirituality, then spirituality for you, when you overcome this this difficulty, this challenge, you're gonna be truly like more equipped, better at doing it, more strong, like just really a lot more feeling, you know, like you're really knowing what you're doing basically, and you're really going to feel this sense of confidence because you were able to overcome it and it wasn't just easy for you. You know what I mean? Like there's just something, there's something more meaningful when you overcome something about it than if you were just to like do it super easy. Like if you like went and played basketball and like the net was like super low and you could like dunk it every time, you wouldn't feel excited about basketball anymore because there wouldn't be any kind of challenge to it. But if you put this hoop a little bit higher and it takes some hard work to get that basketball in the hoop, then you're going to feel a lot better. When you do, you're going to be like, hell yeah, like I worked so hard for this. It's going to feel so much more meaningful. So any kind of challenge that you guys face is going to when you overcome it, is going to cause so much more meaning, so much more accomplishment, sense of confidence, sense of strength than it would be if it was to be easy. So I just want to like throw that in there. I get that one of the challenges, I kind of said this already, is that feeling of feeling overwhelmed, maybe being really hard on yourself, maybe being hard on others. I don't feel like you're very hard on others, but it could be. I mean, here's the thing, guys. Sometimes we all have bad days sometimes, and sometimes some of us have a harder time. Some of us have shards, right? We have shards of glass. Let's just like say our pain shards of glass. Some people use those shards of glass and they push them outward and they hurt other people with them. Some people take the shards of glass and move them inward at themselves. And it just depends on the way that you take your pain and deal with it. And if you decide to face these shards of glass instead of trying to hide them or suppress them and not deal with them, because they're always going to be there. If you figure out how to love your shards of glass, heal your shards of glass, then they're not going to be able to hurt anyone, and you're going to be able to use them in a way that's healthy. Like let's say somebody is really awful to you in a way that's like it requires protection, and you know how to use your shards of glass, and not even a way to like hurt them, but in a way to like set boundaries. Like this is the thing. Our darkness, guys, can be our greatest asset. Our challenges can be our greatest asset. So I don't know why I went off that tangent, but loving yourself is going to be really important in overcoming these challenges. Not being so hard on yourself. If you feel super overwhelmed because of something, please just be very kind to yourself and don't beat yourself up, and just, there's a reason you feel overwhelmed or scatterbrained or whatever it is, you guys. There's always a reason. It's never just there for no reason. And there's nothing wrong with you if it is there, and it will not last forever. And another challenge I see is that you're going to have a harder time, going after the things you want in some areas of your life, not in every. I don't think it's actually going after the things you want. I think it's being seen by other people. I think you've been really hurt in the past when you've been vulnerable, and I think that it's going to be hard for you to put yourself out there, and that overcoming your fear is going to be a challenge for you, but it's not impossible, and you're going to find the inner courage and the love for yourself that you need to overcome these challenges. Like, these challenges are not insurmountable, you guys. I know you can handle them. I want you to know that I know you can handle them, that you're going to handle them, that everything is going to be okay, that once you're done handling them, you're going to feel so accomplished and so much better. There's initiation and creator God. So what's this initiation card about? I think you're going to have a hard time starting something. Starting something. It may have to do with being in a relationship with someone, but I don't know. That kind of doesn't feel like it. I don't know. There's some kind of initiation that you're going to have a hard time putting yourself out there. Like, you know, when you move into something new, anything new, it's always going to be hard to go into it because it's new and it's unknown. Anything unknown. Every human's fear is not even of death. Some people don't even fear death. Everyone fears the unknown. Every person on this planet fears the unknown. So if you're putting yourself into something new and it's unknown, it's going to be challenging. So I think that's another challenge. Another challenge, I think, is what we talked about over here, which is getting your sacral chakra online, but that's going to happen because one of your blessings is that, but it's also a challenge because I think it's both. It's like you've been having this hard time finding creativity and passion, but your blessing that's coming in is I'm going to figure this out, and you're going to be able to heal it, and you're going to be able to find your creativity and your fire again. You know, fire magic could be really great for you guys. Okay, I'm going to pull some tarot. longer than I wanted, but whatever. I'm like on such a tight time today, you guys, and I like hate having to like do the reading quick, but my mic wasn't working. I was like trying to figure it out. It's almost, I have to take my kids to school. It's literally 6 o'clock in the morning. I usually film at like 4. I know, I'm insane. I know. Okay. Spirit, can I have, I want three cards for blessings and 3 cards for challenges. So let's do blessings first. Pile 1's blessings that are coming in, Spirit, for pile 1. So we have 10 of Swords. Okay. I want to put my candle back in. I had to take it out because there was too many cards. I was like, that's not nice. Pile 1's blessing, Spirit. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Oop. High Priestess in reverse. I think it's overcoming a lot of this harder energy that you've been dealing with. Okay, and I want 3 for challenges, Spirit. Okay, so you've got 9 of Swords, 10 of Cups in reverse. You've been dealing with a lot of hard energy lately, you guys. Pile 1. And 1 more for challenges for pile 1. Wow, 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so let me see. So, hold on. Okay, so the blessing that's coming in for you guys is that this energy that you've been in, this feeling like you have felt lonely, felt like destruction's been happening, like ruin, like you felt almost like handicapped in some ways. Not handicapped, that's the wrong word. Like you felt like you can't get up, like you just can't get out of this energy, like you can't, like you're trying so hard and you can't, you feel so stuck, and you feel like you've not been like having this intuition. Your intuition is not as reliable as it was before, or it's been harder to access. I think that you felt blinded. I think you've had a hard time getting long-term foundation set up, but Spirit's saying the blessing that's coming in is that this is changing. This is not going to keep happening, you guys. You're going to get a handle on yourself. You're going to be able to feel better. Relief is on the other side. Relief is on the other side. I think that finding more meaningful connections, finding people that are supportive, finding people that are going to champion you, being really kind to yourself. And I'm not talking about like, I'm just talking about like being so gentle, so gentle, like you would treat a child, you guys. Do not beat yourselves up. Please treat yourself like you are the most wonderful parent, and you have that energy. Where is it? I'm like, I need to find it right now. This is all about mothering, okay, you guys? I want you to be a very kind mother figure to yourself. I don't care what gender you are. Be nurturing and loving and kind. This is what's going to, you're nurturing the way that you are. You're nurturing your compassion, your love, the ability to nurture. That is what you're good at. That's a blessing that you have. And this is what you need to use to help get out of this energy. And here's the thing, it's already moving through you. You are not going to feel bad forever, you guys. You are not going to feel bad forever. There is relief. If you are here, then you are someone that wants to heal. You're someone that looks at this stuff. If you looked at this video and you saw blessing and challenges, you came to look at not just your blessings, but your challenges too. That means you can face this stuff, and you've been facing it. And Spirit's just saying that there's relief on the other side. The blessings that's coming in is that you're going to move through this energy, and you're going to learn something, and you're going to have the ability to do it. Then you're gonna have relief, and that's gonna give you such a sense of peace, and you're not gonna feel so awful anymore, you guys. And you're gonna have better intuition because you overcame this time in your life when you had more of a clouded vision, I guess is what I'm saying. And you're going to be able to do long-term, you're going to be able to set up long-term foundation. You're going to be able to set up your skill. That was another blessing we saw already. So it's re-saying that basically. The blessing that's coming in is that you're going to move towards your life purpose. That's a blessing coming in. And you're going to move towards a new skill, or a skill that you feel like you're good at and have passion for. And that's what you're going to do. That's a blessing that's coming in, and it said it twice. So it's like double blessing. So challenges for you. Let me see. I mean, that what I'm just saying, like, that's just the challenge. A challenge is the same. It's the inner turmoil, the anxiety, the deep fears. I feel like there's also these two cards that talk about secrets. There may be secrets. And here's the thing, you guys. They always say you're only as sick as your secrets, but I don't even like that, because here's the thing, you guys. I have had, how do I say this? I have had secrets. Everyone has secrets. It's very normal to have secrets. There's nothing wrong with you if you have secrets. But I want you to find a therapist or somebody that you feel like you can trust, that you can say things to, that you're able to, like, maybe not hold some of this stuff in for so long, because I don't even think it's about secrets. It's just about inner turmoil. I feel like you guys should find, and this is all suggestion. If you guys don't want to do it, please don't. But I'm just giving you suggestion. Find a therapist. I love trauma therapy. I don't care if you think you have trauma or not. Like, trauma therapy is better than regular talk therapy, and that's just my opinion. If you don't agree, you don't agree. But trauma therapy is so helpful, and somatic body therapy is helpful. There's so many things you guys can do. I'm just not a big fan of CBT if you have trauma, because I just don't feel like it works unless if you do the trauma work first. Then you can use kind of like the thought processes and the thought, stoppers, whatever. I don't know. But you're having a lot of inner turmoil, nightmares, I just feel like there's a lot of pain. And I feel like it needs to go somewhere, because I feel like keeping it inside of you is only going to keep festering. And maybe a challenge that you have is finding a therapist, or finding someone that you can talk to, finding somebody that can really be a very good, safe space for you. And here's the thing, you guys, finding a good therapist is like dating. Like, go into the therapy session. This is all a suggestion. If you don't like them, or if you feel off, do not see them again. Don't convince yourself. Find a new therapist. When you meet the right therapist, you will know. It's like, you will just know. You will feel safe. And so I'm just encouraging you guys to get a therapist, because I think that the stuff that you guys are dealing with is really deep, and it's just festering. And I don't think it's good for you. And I don't think that it's helpful for you. And I think one of the blessings that could possibly come in is getting a therapist and really championing yourself, so that you can find somebody that's safe for you, so that you can really find a place to put some of this inner pain that you guys have. And 10 of Cups, challenges putting yourself out there and finding your friends. 9 of Pentacles, I think that it's about, really, it's more of this challenge over here that talks about mastering the skill. But it's so funny, because it's so interconnected, because of course our blessings and challenges are interconnected, because our challenges can lead to really big blessings if we overcome them, and when we overcome them. So I think that is interesting. I just think it's interesting for the tarot. I was going to say done for the tarot, and then I said this is interesting. So I was like saying both without saying both. Okay, so I'm going to pull some more. Is there any more blessings that we have for pile 1, Spirit? We have, it's so funny. Okay, I was watching Gold Key Guidance. Her name's Rena, and she's amazing. I really hope I did not just butcher her channel name. Hold on. I'm looking. Yeah, Gold Key Guidance. Okay, cool. I was like, there's no way I'm wrong about that. And I was in one of her piles that talked about Princess Diana, and it's crazy that Diana came up. I know it's not the same Diana, but still, I don't know. Be one with nature. So I think one of the blessings that you're going to have is finding this inner femininity, this inner harmony. Movement. Oh my God, movement is so important for you guys. I feel like now that it came up, I mean, obviously movement's important for everyone, but a blessing that's coming in is inspiration is drawn to motion. So I think that, like, this has happened now 3 times. The blessing that's coming in is more inspiration towards your passions, more inspiration, more healing with your sacral chakra. Ceres, love and mother yourself. There it is with the deer. I mean, come on, you guys. You had this come. This is so, the way that you can love and mother, and this is not gender. I'm not talking about gender. This is just being mothering. Mothering can be any gender, because it's feminine energy, or divine feminine. The way that you mother is going to help you move through every single thing we talked about. The way that you mother. the way that you can, if you can mother yourself and be very kind and gentle with yourself, if you can use the part of yourself that's like very feminine and kind and nurturing, if you can use that to help yourself, do so, please. Yes, just go for it. Yeah, that's more confirmation with your inspiration on your passion project. Curiosity, what sparks your interest. I also think getting really curious about what is going on with you and getting really curious about what is causing you pain and what challenges you're facing is going to be really important. Spells and rituals bring magic and self-care together. I think that looking into spells could be really great for you guys. I think the full moon could be really great, you guys. I think it could be good to do a spell on the full moon to maybe help move some of this energy for you guys, because this is energy that's moving. So it's going to move, but I think you can also do some things to help it move a little bit easier and have more movement, because I talked about movement as well. So try to do that, you guys. I hope, listen, this is a harder reading. I really feel the pain that you guys are feeling, and I feel this holding of the pain. I feel like you're holding it in, and I want to cry, but I can't. And that's kind of the feeling I'm getting. And you guys deserve a safe space to cry. You deserve a safe space to put your feelings. So here's the thing. I've been sexually abused, and I still work on the memories that have happened to me in EMDR, which is eye desensitization, reprocessing, and movement. And it's an amazing therapy. And sorry, there's like nothing here for me to show you guys, but I'm just going to talk. And so I did a memory last night, and wow, I just totally lost my train of thought. Hold on. So I had disassociation come up. If you guys, it's like a numbing and protective process that happens when you've been really abused. And I had it come up because it made me forget everything I was saying. So I'm just naming that. I'm just naming that I had to really work at a memory last night, and it was really painful and really overwhelming. But I don't even remember what my point was, but I just want to talk about how that there's so much relief on the other side, you guys, and it's not easy to face the things that are causing us so much pain, but the pain is going to come out in other ways. It's going to, even if we suppress it, it comes out in addiction, it comes out in self-sabotaging, it comes out in self-destructive behavior, it comes out against other people, it comes out, you guys, it always comes out. And you guys this is what I'm saying, you guys deserve a safe space to be able to give your emotions to. When I was a child, I didn't have any safe space to have feelings. I could not feel. I was not allowed. It was not safe to feel. And last night I had an angel come in the memory when I was healing it, and I'm having disassociation come up. I had an angel come in and create safety so that I could feel, and it was the first time, you guys, the first time I could feel the feelings I felt when I was like a child, like 4, and it was so healing. But was it easy? No. And those are my challenges that I deal with. And if you're still here, I really appreciate you listening to me this whole entire time. I really felt like I was quite scatterbrained, so I'm really sorry if I was all over the place, but I just want you guys to know that you're not alone, that you're not dealing with this stuff alone, that if you need someone to talk to, please go to my email and I will totally be there for you. And if you need help, just please let me know, and don't be afraid to ask for help and get the support that you need, because you deserve support. You deserve a safe space. You deserve someone that's going to see you. You deserve to not feel alone. You deserve to have people that are supportive in your life. And I just really hope that this was helpful, and like and subscribe if you can, and I will see you guys next time. Hi, Pile 2, welcome to your reading. So today we're looking at blessings and your challenges. So over here for your blessing, and it's separated with this thing. So for your blessings, we have gazelle, elephant, not nice, Imset, air spirit, set, challenges, adversity, I accept the challenges are the best way to learn, and empathy, I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Over here, we have change, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Death, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Bee, raccoon, scrying, true future. Sadist, fertility and satisfaction. So for your blessings, I'm going to start with your blessings, then I'm going to move to your challenges. So for your blessings, I really see that you are a very receptive person. You're very intuitive. You are very good at taking on challenges. Like, I already have this energy of like go-getter, not type A, but like go-getter, knows what they want, knows how to move through stuff, knows their own mind, is is like not game, like I'm not gonna be like, I kind of feel like I want to be like, I'm game for challenges. Like, you don't want challenges, of course I don't think anyone does, but like you know how to handle them, you know how to move through things. And I just feel like you're just improving, you're evolving. It's like the blessings that are coming in is more of this evolvement of yourself. And there's a lot of fire energy. So like I kind of get this feeling like you're gonna be, I feel like you feel passionate already, but you're gonna feel even more passionate. And the blessing that's coming in is just more strength in yourself, more love for yourself, more the ability to move through things better than you already do. Like, I feel like you're gonna know you're challenging your negative beliefs, you're challenging your mindset, you're challenging yourself. Like, you're really putting yourself up to the task. You're really figuring out how to find more strength, how to become more wise. What visions do you want? What do you see for your future? How do you see it? Like, you're really figuring out how to improve your life even more than you're already improving it, which I think is just amazing. It's almost like you're already in transformation, and the blessing that's coming in is like the fruits of your labor, like seeing the things that are gonna, seeing the abundance come in because of this energy that you've already been in, having beautiful things happen, really your life really being in this beautiful like space. Maybe you're like redoing your house or setting up your space even better, but I feel like it's like inner house cleaning has happened, and now you're seeing how that's playing out externally in your life. It's really beautiful energy. So for the challenges, I see that like, okay, the B is all about being busy. So I think that maybe sometimes you may take on more than you mean to take on, and that can cause a lot of exhaustion. And I think that the challenge will be is finding the time to rest, because you're going to be so in this energy of moving. And I already feel like I'm like moving. Like, I want to go. And like, that's amazing. But like, the challenge will be, how do you slow down? How do you find rest? How do you pull off the brakes sometimes and give yourself some stillness? And it says change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So that's interesting because it's almost opposite of the B. But I think that you may be a go-getter, but change may be hard for you to hit. Like, I think everyone has a hard time with change, everyone. But I think that one of your challenges is going to be, when things change, to try not to control it, right? Like, if something changes and you're like, I don't want this, it's like the resistance to the change is going to be a challenge for you. And I think it says death. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. I think that one of your challenges is going to be accepting or not resisting a new beginning, and also I was going to say feeling the pain of the ending, but I think that you can do that. I think that you already know how to do that. But I think that it's hard to accept. It's going to be hard to accept the changes, the new beginnings in some way. I don't know why. I think it's just because it's different and it's new, and it's hard for everybody. So I think that's just going to be one of your challenges. The other challenge is fertility and satisfaction. Maybe you've been trying to have a baby and that's been really challenging. Some of you, maybe you've been trying to birth a new idea and that's been really challenging. And here's the thing, okay. When you start something new, let's say you started a passion project, it's going to be hard. There's going to be challenges because it's not easy to just start a business. It's not easy to just, like, I want to do like tarot cards, and I'm just giving you an example. I want to do tarot cards. So I was like, oh, it can't be that hard. Like, you just get some cards and you get some artwork. No, it's like a process, and it's like hard. And then I was like disheartened because I'm like, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. And it made me not want to do it, which I know that that's something I have to personally overcome. And it's similar energy I feel like I'm feeling. And this true future card, what's this about, Spirit? I think it's also just not living in the future so much. I think that you may have a challenge with future tripping or trying to plan everything out and control. And I think that's going to be one of your challenges. But when you overcome it, because you guys will overcome this, it's going to create so much, you're going to be able to flow through life easier. You're going to be able to learn how to be in change more. You're going to learn about how to be less resistant to change. You're going to be learning about how to move into the new beginning, move into letting things go and not trying to control everything. So I think it's interesting. It's just very interesting energy, because it's like the go-getter, and then like of course the like challenge is like the control part, and I have a hard time with controlling things too. Like listen, when I was younger, I try to control everything because it's a way that I kept myself safe, and it's what I'm getting from you guys. Like when you were younger, or it may have been a way to keep yourself safe, to be the best student, or to always try to avoid something bad happening, or control a situation so that something bad wouldn't happen. And that can be very effective when you're a child, but the problem is that it can be maladaptive when you become older. And so I think that's just going to be one of your challenges. But Spirit's saying that you can do this, that you have this amazing ability to go after, get through. It says adversity. I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. Because you have that mindset, nothing can get in your way. Nothing pile two, nothing. And I think that that's so beautiful, because that's all we need. It's all about perspective. It's all about the way that we look at things. It's all about looking at the way that we look at things and challenging that, and being like open to new things and open to new perspectives. And you guys are, and that's why it's so beautiful. So I think you guys are going to do really well with your challenges, and you're just really going to do, you're going to do well. You're going to do well, pile two. Okay, Spirit, I want 3 cards for blessings and 3 cards for challenges for the tarot for pile 2. Can I get blessings first, Spirit? 3 cards for 3 blessings coming in. 5 of Cups in reverse. Oh my God, it's like so not. I want my candle back in. Come back, candle. 5 of Cups. Okay, blessings for pile 2. Okay, that's 3. Blessings for pile 2. 7 of Swords. Okay. Blessings for pile 2, Spirit. Blessings for pile 2. Oh, blessings for pile 2. And I got 2 more. I'm just going to take them. We've got Everything is Fine in reverse. And we've got Page of Wands in reverse. I don't like it. It's not going to look right because I have 4, but whatever. Okay. Let me get 3 for challenges for pile 2, Spirit. Oh my God. Come on, Spirit. Okay, so you got challenges, 4 of Cups. We've got Ace of Cups. It's interesting because they're all cups. Challenges for pile 2, Spirit. We've got the Devil in reverse. Okay, interesting. And 1 more, Spirit. Oh my God, I'm like Death in reverse. Oh my gosh, how isn't it crazy? We got Death twice for you guys. That's so interesting. And in challenges as well. Okay, let me see. Okay, so just for a second, guys. Okay, so I really feel like it's interesting because this energy is really like, I'm trying to get the feeling of it. There's been sadness and a lot of inner turmoil, and I think the blessing is that you're moving through this energy and you're coming out of it. So, yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's some kind of truth that's being revealed to you. You're getting clearer on something that has been really confusing for you. That's a blessing that's coming in. I'm not exactly sure what it is. I think it has to do more with mental and mental turmoil, because there is these 2 swords cards. And Everything is Fine in reverse. Like, you're coming out of this deep pain. You've been... There's been maybe lack of ideas, and that's changing. Like, you're going to feel on fire. You're going to have inspiration coming in. You're going to feel better about... Truth is going to be seen. The truth is going to be seen. You're going to feel like everything is fine. Like, you may have not been feeling like everything is fine. You may have been really feeling like regret and sadness, and there may have been miscommunication. But the blessings that are coming in is all of that stuff is being resolved. All of the inner turmoil and the pain and the lack of ideas and the feeling like everything's not fine, that's changing. The blessing that's coming in is that this feeling of peace and serenity and surrender and this ability to move through the pain and this ability to get better ideas and this ability to find people that are meaningful to you and this ability to feel like I have myself. That's what's coming in for you guys. And that's why it's so interesting, because it's like so opposite. So I'm like, I don't get it, but it makes sense because like I think you've been through a lot of pain. I think there's been a lot of pain that's been happening for you lately. I think you're really good at like moving through it, but I don't think it's been easy, and I think it's been causing a lot of pain. So what the challenges are is confronting your emotions. And it's funny because it kind of coincides with over here a little bit, in the sense that like that's what's been happening. You've been having a hard time dealing with your emotions, and you may have been having a hard time accepting love from others. I have a hard time with that too, so like there's nothing wrong with that. And it's just something that happens when you've been really hurt. And so I feel like a challenge is going to be receiving love from others, accepting that you deserve to receive love from others. I'm looking at this card for a second. So I think that one of the challenges may have been addiction or obsession or limitations. And I really feel like the challenge, it's interesting because it's in reverse, and it's about revelation, release, reclaiming your power. And I think that one of the challenges is that it was maybe how you've been dealing with an addiction or some kind of obsession, and you're coming out of that. And it's interesting because it all coincides, but I think that you're finding your power. There's a blessing that's coming in of you finding your power and moving out of this energy, because it's a challenge. It's been a challenge, but you've been moving through it. And this death card is so crazy that we have this death card again. I think it's been really hard for you to let go whatever this was, this devil card. But you are, and like the blessing that's coming in is that you are letting it go, that you are moving through it, that it's been extremely hard. You've been in a lot of pain, you guys. You've been in so much pain, and it's really truly about finding love for yourself and accepting love from others, and finding people that truly love you, and finding people that really truly really want you to be in your power and be safe. And a rebirth is happening for you guys. I think that the challenge will be accepting it and moving into it, but I think that because of this energy over here, which we talked about with this elephant card, and the adversity card, you really will be up for the challenge, and you're going to be able to move through it. I'm sorry, that like was really confusing for a minute, because I was like, I don't understand how these cards that seem so sad are like a blessing. But I mean, here's the other thing. I talked about this in the beginning a little bit. When we have challenges, they can become our biggest blessings. Our darkness can become our biggest asset. Whoa. All right, no, sleep on it. Okay. Spirit, is there any more blessings coming in for pile 2? We've got manifestation. You have amazing manifestation cards. What you seek is seeking you. So I think that you're really, really, truly thinking about how you manifest. This came in reverse. Celine, bring light into somebody's dark sky. So I think one of the blessings that's coming in is bringing light into your own sky. And then you're going to be able to bring light into someone else's sky. Vision, get clear on what you want. That's what I'm saying. You're becoming a lot. You're a visionary, and you're really thinking about how you want to envision and what you want to create. And that manifestation and vision card are very similar. And I think you're thinking about, how do I manifest this in the way that I want? How do I visualize this? What is my vision for what I want in my life? Spells and Ritual. It's funny because pile 1 came out with that too. I feel like if you're attracted to pile 1, go watch it, because it's similar. It's kind of a similar energy. I feel like pile 1 was a little bit was harder because it was a little more scatterbrained, but it's similar. Spells and rituals bring magic and self-care together. I think self-care is going to be important. I think really looking at your manifestation skills and getting really detailed about what you want and really visualizing it actually happening for you is going to be very helpful. I think that you're manifesting beautiful things in the future. I think taking time, being very patient, and just being really kind with your guys' self is going to be really, really important. So thank you guys for watching my video. I really hope you liked it. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So today we're looking at blessings over here and challenges over here. And I have this to separate it because I don't have enough room. Okay, so we'll start with your blessings. Swan, eagle, perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Anubis, guide and protector. Failure, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Imhotep, temple healing. For challenges, we have frog, fire ant, Nuit, stars and timing. Freedom, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Happiness, I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. And Taweret, pregnancy and birth. So, okay, so for the blessings, let's start with the blessings. I really feel like you're having a lot of healing come in. I really feel like you're understanding that mistakes are a way to learn. I really feel like you have this resilience inside of you guys. And I got, it says guide and protector. It's interesting because I feel like you could be a spirit guide. I know some people don't believe in that, but you could be a spirit guide that has manifested and came back to this earth or came back to a life to help other people. There's this graceful energy to you, but also this really spiritual energy. If I had a spirit water pile like Lexi the Leo does, you guys will be my water pile, which is a very spiritual pile, because I really feel a lot of spirituality. A blessing that's coming in is, I'm looking. Okay. I'm just thinking for a second. Sorry, guys. The blessing that's coming in is more spiritual wisdom, more understanding of who you are as a spiritual person, more healing, but I think it's going to be spiritual healing. Like you really are looking into, maybe you're looking into some healing modalities, but you're really looking into more spiritual healing. And I think that maybe you're doing soul retrieval or really looking at healing in a spiritual sense, or with Reiki or shamanism, something like that. Or maybe you're looking into becoming a shaman or looking into becoming a Reiki master, because I kind of get that energy from you. And there's this feeling that I can handle challenges. I'm able to handle challenges. I'm looking at how I can heal myself. I'm looking at how I can not look at failure as a failure, not look at my mistakes as mistakes, but looking at them as a way to learn. And you're really protected by spirit. And that's another blessing that's happening and has happened and is going to be happening and is always will happening or always be happening, is that you're always going to be so protected by spirit, you guys. You are very protected by spirit. So the challenges that I see, you may be having, maybe you're trying to get pregnant. It's funny because this happened in pile 1. There may be a challenge in getting pregnant, but it also could be a challenge of birthing an idea as well. Challenges are going to be, maybe the challenges is that you weren't free when you were younger, or you felt trapped in a lot of situations. I think a challenge is that you're going to, maybe it's the feeling like you deserve to be free, or understanding that you have choices. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I have a very difficult time still with am I allowed to do that? Like, that's what I say. Am I allowed to go there? Am I allowed to feel like that? Am I allowed to do that? That's because I was extremely abused and also traumatized, but you don't have to be extremely abused or traumatized to have this feeling like you're not totally free. And I think a challenge that you're working through is that similar kind of what I just talked about, which is you do have the freedom to choose. You have the freedom to make your life the way you want it. You have the freedom to move where you want. You have the freedom to have happiness. You have the freedom to have do whatever you want. And maybe that's been a challenge for you. And I'm looking at this fire ant. Hold on. Yeah, I also get the sense that one of your challenges is to be nurturing yourself, or not nurturing yourself, but feeling really depleted and running on empty. And a challenge will be, how do I nurture myself? How do I give myself what I need? I think you guys give away a lot of your energy to other people. I know, because I do this. And I think that it can be hard to figure out, how do I know when to stop giving my energy to other people? How do I know how to give it back to myself? How do I know when to take breaks? How do I know when to stop? And it's because you're such a giving and kind and compassionate person that you give everything you have. And I think that's a challenge that you've had to deal with. And this fire ant, I want to look it up. Hold on. It says aggression, rigid thinking, following orders. It says when out of balance, argues, excess heat, and gossips. So I don't think you are like a gossiper, so don't like take that and make yourself feel bad because it's not true. I think that there can be, I think the rigid thinking is what kind of is what is prevalent here. At least that's what I'm getting. The rigid thinking, the feeling like you need to control, the feeling, it's just following orders. So break from the Darwin and cool down. I think that you're really sensitive. And I think that basically, I think that this is the thing, what I'm getting from the card. I think that it can be a challenge to find people that don't sting you, don't create this, don't hurt you, that don't push on your sensitivity. I think it can be hard to find people that really, really, truly know how to be kind and gentle with you, because it's hard to find people in this world that are kind and gentle. And I think that a challenge for you is finding people that are truly safe for you and only spending time with those people that make you feel safe instead of putting yourself in situations that may not be very helpful for you guys. You may feel also like your timing is off on like moving through things. Maybe you feel like, maybe you feel like you should be somewhere else and you're not there yet. You're like, I should be, a freaking Reiki master, or I should be a shaman, or I should be a genius, or I should be like way over here with my career and I'm not, or I should be like this and healing. And that's kind of like I do that all the time, by the way. And it's about like coming back to the now and looking at the facts, and also like loving yourself for where you're at, because there's a reason you're here right now and you're not supposed to be anywhere else. You're not. And there's nothing wrong with you because you're not a genius, or you're not like really far up the ladder. That will come with time. And it's okay that you're where you're at right now. And it's funny because this happiness card is all about, in my opinion, it says, I am aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. I think that finding your happiness is going to be really important in overcoming these challenges. Finding what makes you happy, figuring out when you feel happy and how that feels and how that looks in your world when you, like how that helps you. It's hard to, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm like trying to say it. It's not happening out the way I want it to happen. Okay, so I'm going to pull 3 tarot cards for blessings and 3 tarot cards for challenges. Spirit, for pile 3, what 3 cards for blessings? The Chariot in reverse. Oh, my candle back in here. Come back, candle. Okay. I just got the sense that your blessing is coming in, so you're going to feel like you're a lot more in control in a way that actually matters. 3 of Wands in reverse. Upside or down, or up, right side up? Right side up. Okay, Knight of Cups in upright. And 3 challenges for pile 3. 6 of Pentacles. I want to... 7 of Cups. It's interesting. Those cards look similar to me. 2 of Wands. I want to make it fit. Okay. Wow, that's totally not the way I like it. It's not at all straight. And not all in the picture. I'm going to move these down here. Sorry, guys. I'm like, I want them to look nice. I just want it to look nice. Okay. So your blessings are on top and your challenges are on the bottom. Okay. So your blessing that's coming in is that you're not going to need to control anything. You're not going to need to feel like you need to hold your hand so hard on the reins so that nothing, you know what I mean? That nothing, that you don't lose control. You're going to figure out that you're totally safe in the moment. The blessing that's coming in is this ability to let go, to not have to control everything, to not have to push your will into everything. The 3 of Wands in reverse, let me think. The blessing that's coming in with 3 of Wands is that you're not going to doubt yourself so much anymore. And the Knight of Cups is all about emotions. And you could also be having a Knight of Cups come in for you. Another person. A blessing could be a relationship. A blessing could be a friendship. It could be someone coming in for you. That's interesting. I haven't gotten that in any of the piles. Definitely. Somebody that's really good with their emotions. Somebody that is really loving and kind and nurturing. So for the challenges, I kind of just get this sense of it's like future, like this for me, it just screams like future tripping. I don't know why. Right now, at least. Two of Wands. I've got, You're going to be looking at two decisions that you have to make, and it's going to be a challenge to choose between the two. It's funny because I just heard, should I stay or should I go? It's funny because there was another tarot reader that was talking about should I stay or should I go, as in like the looking between two choices, and I felt like I had to say it. So it may have something to do with that. Or should you start or should you end? It's kind of like there's going to be a challenge in choosing something. And I feel like it has to do with work. I feel like it has to do with like a passion project or something to do with your career or the future. It has to do with something with the future. Challenges that are coming in is this planning for the future, not future tripping, being able to see all your options clearly, to choose clearly. But you guys are going to be able to do that because of all these blessings right here, because of who you are. You guys are very good at taking on challenges. You guys are very good at loving yourself. You guys are very good at surrendering. Like, you guys are going to be able to move through this super easy. Not easy. Easy is not the right word. You guys are going to be able to overcome this because of who you are. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, Spirit, any more blessings for pile 3? Any more blessings for pile 3? Whoa. First quarter, it is time to commit. Moonflower, I feel like that's what I'm saying. You're going to feel you're going to have the energy and the discipline to commit to what you want. That's what's coming in. Moonflower, bloom even if no one is watching. Moonbeam, you are on the right path. Look at that, you guys. Wow, and it's totally not straight. I really need to fix my camera. I try to fix it, but it just like totally moves every time. It's like the most annoying thing ever. I'm sorry. You are on the right path. Moon, I love these cards. They're so encouraging. Okay, we've got cast a circle. Healthy boundaries are crucial for growth. Healthy boundaries are crucial for growth. I think a blessing that's coming in is your ability to set your own boundaries with other people and understand that you deserve to set boundaries, that other people don't deserve your light unless if you want to give it to them. Sign. If you are looking for a sign, here it is. Ooh, it's exciting. Pile 3. Mirror, mirror, the beauty you see in me is a reflection of you. I think you're just going to be able to love yourself more, you guys. Pile 3. You have beautiful blessings coming in, but I also want to say that our challenges can be they can be so hard, but they also can be like blessings in a way, because they teach us so much, because they help us grow so much. Our darkness can be our greatest asset, you guys. Our darkness can be our greatest gifts that we have, because when you overcome the challenges that you have, you only become a better person. And you guys are so good at adversity and challenges and perseverance. You guys are such amazing people, pile 3. I am so proud of you guys, and I think that's all I have for you guys today. But like and subscribe if you can, and I will see you guys next time.